And 112, we should be live. Let me check really quickly. Let me check really quickly. Great. We are live. I need to pull up the stream on my laptop now, so I will be able to read chat if somebody joins. Oh, let me close this so it doesn't bug anybody. So, new chat. Opus. Hey, yo. What time? 2 minutes. Yeah, so basically from the start. Alright, what do we start? Prompt engineering. And precise, relevant, high quality techniques to complement application. Me about prompt engineering. The basics. So far is important in context. Clear objective as quick as possible. Uh, uh, uh. Yo, yo, that is insane. Oh my god, what am I doing? Give me a second. I need to send it. I need to send it to somebody. Jesus Christ. Okay, there's only one phone number, two phone numbers visible. Okay, fuck. Oh, my old phone number. Ah, why am I even talking about this? Nobody would notice, but now they do. Um, already? Read back. 10 features standout CV. Solo dev outpace Google. Reveal latest algorithm using Mandarin Cloud. Never gets hey, how are you text. Here's some of them GIMP. Okay, free apps. I'll look into all of that. Oh, wrong chat. Claude browser, no screenshot. Okay. Using that Claude response here 10 production grade Claude. Can I copy all of these like show more tweets at the same time? Is there a copy text button? Uh, 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 uh. Let's see. Okay, you've got solid foundation. Context, clear objective, and task usability are the big three. But there's definitely more layers to it. Let me break down from a good prompts to actually engineering them. Structure matters more than people think. The order you put things in affects the output quality. Generally, context role first, then the task, then the constraints formats, then example cloud. Most LLMs weigh the beginning and the end of the prompts more heavily than the middle. So put critical interaction in those positions. Examples are the single most underrated technique. Giving out one or two input output example, few short prompting massively improves consistency. Instead of describing what you want for 5 sentences, just show it once. It's especially powerful for formatting, tone, or any pattern-based output. Negative instructions work. Telling model not what to do is surprisingly effective. Do not use bullet point. Don't give generic data. Corporate tone blah blah blah. Chain of thought, step by step reasoning. For any complex math, logic, analysis, really think through this step by step or show your reasoning. Dramatically improves accuracy. Student unit XML tags for organization. And clause where you're wrapping different parts of your prompt in tags like context, tags, example cells, model, blah, blah, role, persona, framing. You're a senior. Reviewing my really. I never thought this would be useful. This is really interesting though. So role or persona framing is also important. You need to review my design as a set of knowledge, depth, and perspective. Iterate refinement. One perfect prompt. The best prompt engineers don't try to nail it on one shot. They send something, see what's off, and then adjust constraints. The feedback loop, not one and done. Temperature and format color. Specifying outputs, format explicitly. Report this in JSON. Give me exactly 3 options. Keep it under 200 words reduces variance massively. The more constrained the output space, the more reliable the result. As for frameworks, there are a few floating around. CoStar, context, objective, style, tone, audience response. It's popular, or you already know. But honestly, frameworks are training wheels. Once you nerd the real next move, building a reusable prompt task for tasks you do, which already in use setup that prompt skill we've got good is exactly the idea. If you want to go deeper and draw official prompt docs or did worth a read when you have time between every 2 prep sessions. Base of prompt engineering. Clear definition of success ingredients. Is all that is in that link you send or part your knowledge. Where's skill RMD? Can I install it? I guess I can just copy it. Let me install skill.md or design.md. Can I pay? Can I paste it in like that? Well, I think I can't. Hmm. Hmm. the fuck is this? This is weird. This is genuinely weird. I'm not sure. I'll send it to me to look into after. There might be some value in that. Uh-huh. Whatever, I guess it's bugged and it made me 2 for some reason. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is basically it. Dun 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 dun. Olympics is playing Valorant again? Holy moly. That is weird. You know what I want to try? Is open test still on? Let me see. I want to see a few things, as we're done with the skill. Alright, so we're done with that. Let me check the timeline. So, first 30 minutes of the stream basically is the project skill. Let me quickly explain as well what I did so it's clear. Um, mm, 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 that's wrong. I want to start paint. Paint. So look, you have number 1, research / background information. The background BI, background information. This is the step 1. I already had some background information from Twitter that I read before, from a few research papers, and just general knowledge, which I used all to then create the basis prompt, the explanation phase. If you are building something with AI, you want to always explain what you want. You want to explain what you want from the AI, what you want it to build so it understands your thoughts. During number 2, you give it context. Give context. In this case, I didn't have to link or give anything because, as we've seen, it already had the information that it needed to have because it had access to the papers. It linked this as source, prompt engineer overview, and I asked it, do you already know all of this? Is this all in the memory? And it said yes. So yeah, the core principles, blah blah blah. So then I asked specifically to check if that's the case, if it actually knows what's happening. Okay, and then alright, that's good enough. And prompt skill is queued. And then the prompt itself, the 3 is the build. Here you want to give extra context or tailored context. Tailored context, including exactly for what you're going to use this, with what information, with what you give the context, you give a bigger prompt, you try to explain. Again, the 3 main principles is context. So for prompting, 3 principles is number 1 is context or information. Number 2 is details and clarity. And number 3 is possibility. And possibility as in AI can do this thing that you want it to be able to do. That is it. These are the 1, 2, 3 aspects that you just look at when creating a prompt. So again, using this prompt as an example, we have context, we have a detailed prompt, what I'm going to use it for, what it's going to be, and then I see setup. You've basically got it reports on the feedback, and then it asks, okay, Claude already knows how I like to do things, I guess, since here it reports on what it learned from this. It says, okay, blah blah blah, and I also structure my prompts all the time in a way that includes Claude giving feedback. So I structure prompt. I say X, Y, Z, right? And then it says, and Claude responds to me saying, I think this about X, Y, Z. Do you want me to do X, Y, Z, Q? And then I say, yes, do it. And then it does it. So that's what it is. Then it says, okay, blah blah blah, this is already pretty good, blah 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 blah. Here's what I could do as well, like extra. This is the Q point, right? You want XYZ, okay, I'll do XYZ, and here's what extra gaps we could cover, the Q. because in the way I structure the prompt again is where I ask it for feedback, what could be improved, what it thinks also is important for that thing. And it says, okay, it says, is that direction? Is this, yeah, is XYZQ good for you? And I say, yes, that's good for me. So build what you just described. And then it builds the skill, then you save the skill, and then blah, blah, blah. Then it's all ready. So it's research, explain, and build. And then use. That is it. That being the first 30 minutes of stream. Is it working or not? Could be closed already, to be honest. I wish to run comment test a few times, but I don't know if I can. Okay, so none of these work. Sad, but it is what it is. I'm going to chill for another, let's say, 2 hours. Let's see what waits us in April again. Jesus. Why did I just close it? A lot of apps running in the background. I don't like that.
Hey, tankers.
My ears. You just read. Okay, so starting 10th. And then update is 22nd. Okay, so I will not be able to low-key, like this week is gonna be really busy. I'll be able to only play a little bit. But doesn't matter that much. And we are in. We are Charlie Kirk. Carry the flame. Fight for gospel. The stream look at least alright from the quality. The stream look at least alright from the quality. My voice sounds a little bit weird. I can hear myself breathe. It's awkward. Alrighty, 286,000. Can I get a single thing with assault? Cause damage to enemy vehicles of any nation other than. Wait, so am I supposed to play on the light tank or not? Let me see. Let me see. What video do I want to watch? This tech tree is pain. Still amazing. Rabbits is really nice, I know. But. I like Ares tech tree. But I definitely do want the Ares. I think they have some decent potential. Okay, bro, what is this? By the way, this tank is like made this fitty looking because it's like the OG model that they important or something. How many light things? One, two, two. I'm gonna die first, by the way. But I guess I will be able to see if my quest progressed or not. It's unfair that he's level 7 and I'm level 6, honestly. Cause damage to enemy vehicles of any nation other than USSR. Vehicle restriction USSR light tank. So on a USSR light tank, which is this, it should cause damage to other vehicles. Do I wanna go for the... It's 52. I could just remember that this is nice, no? Is the next one also 4? It is, right? Because this crew is too good. Yep, it is. So okay, let's sell it. Sell. Send to depot. Send to BedX, yes. 7,50408. We are Charlie Kirk. Okay, here we are. T2. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. So fire rate, it's 17.2. 5 and 3. What is 3? 320 damage. Is it the same gun? I don't get it, honestly. But it's 5 or 6% bonus. 1,200 hit points. And like this, 1,340. That make that big a difference. Oh, fuck it. Okay, this is better. So do it like this. Then here, obviously, we go with... Ew. I want a new, like, I want some nice style, but there are no nice styles for free. They're all fucking expensive as shit. Oh, wait. Um, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Right? No, bruh. What are we talking about? Retrain. 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 Accelerator training. Did it do it? Or did some correct and you just need 12,000 damage on a USSR lighting? So I need to run a lot of this today. That fucks me up. Sideways. That fucks me up. Sideways. Alright, whatever. Let's go fucking run it. Let's go try and run it enough times then. I don't know what else to say. Damage, damage, damage. I need to be like with level 5s that you can do a lot of damage. Cause any other way it's very difficult. It's a shit tank, bro. What can I say? It's a shit tank. I'll be the only top player in both teams by experience earned, so I need to like get master or some shit. Or like Loki get a lot of spot, a lot of assist, and kill a lot of like on this tank. It's really easy to get kills because again you shoot very often. This is perfect so far. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Bro, they're all fighting me. Uh. Do 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 do. Okay, we're gonna play a lot on this one though. I've decided. Let's test it out. Let's see what it feels like. I'm on third. I am on third. Need to go to first. M3 Lee. Bang. Okay. Nothing interesting on the channel. Nobody's typing anything either.
In the next 2 minutes.
Would you step in, yay or nay, or game?
Nah, I can't. On the pixel is just too much right now. It's like too locked in. Oh wow, I have all 63 in one type of ammunition. That is very funny. 320, 16 seconds. How many in between? But let it be 5 seconds in between, no? Low-key, low-key. And more turret. Turn. Same amount of turret turn. I feel like it's the same everywhere. 5 seconds in between, not 7. Okay, 5 seconds is actually insane. That's so good. 320, 320, 320. It's like obviously not T57 heavy, obviously. But for 16 seconds in between those, it's really good. Really is. We need the mountain. We need the mountain. Oh. Okay, bro. Did he hit me in the... Of course he did. Of course he did. Of course he did. Oh, no, no, no. Of course he did. No, no, no. Of course he did. 1100 for... Course. Whoa. That guy's insane. Okay, I'm changing my positions. It is... Oh my lord. It is kinda hard. Bro, I got 2 shots and I lost half my HP. Huh? How many shots are you supposed to tank? 3? What? How am I dead almost after 2 shots? What is happening? This is unfair. Can this guy fuck off, man? What is he doing? Like, of course, armor not penetrated, bro. Armor not penetrated. Your base, buddy. Your... Yo, gang. Fuck is he doing? Vendetta, canetta vecchi vecchi do 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 dun 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 Venata vecchi vecchi do 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 do. Like I can't. They went off? Really? 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 Really?
turbo services, and here's what that gets you. You have this more aggressive front bumper. The air that goes in through here is going to
Let's watch this with Madison beer. I don't know. I don't know what to watch. I'm bored as fuck. Yesterday I've beaten Elden Ring. Now I'm bored. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's how it be, bro. That's how it be. RDR2 next. RDR2 next. But I don't want to uninstall Elden Ring. I need more space, that's for sure. There's nobody to shoot for them.
thought about that. That doesn't that honestly falls in the realm of like fantasy because that was the whoa
When you
experience. I don't think that like your brain can comprehend, you know, how many people perceive you, have opinions of you, blah blah blah. It's a really tricky thing.
It's funny for me because I don't know, I can never empathize with like anything that you've actually gone through or experienced currently. But it's weird for me as somebody who I thought I was gonna be a writer my whole life, somebody telling other people's stories. And then now I feel like I'm almost experiencing some form of fame, but from the outside looking in. Like almost like a doctor watching his own surgery in a way, trying to like process it. To me, something that happens is when you try and think of the breadth of the amount of people, 4 million subscribers, that's like, you know, the 10 times the population
When you
of
try to
Iceland,
picture it,
right?
yeah.
That's crazy, but I almost just like shut down and dissociate immediately.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh, that can't be real, certainly.
It's almost like dehumanizing as well. It's like it's just a number on a screen.
Yeah.
Which is
yeah.
the same thing that we do in the world with, you know.
Okay, Madison Beer is kind of hot, bro. Why does she have tits? I never thought I thought she was flat. That is so insane. Like it sounds in the most disrespectful way possible, but I mean this in the most respectful way possible, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I did not. It's just my, you know, it's just my messed up way of giving compliments to people. Just my messed up way of giving compliments to people. I should have said she looks really good. And that's what really highlights her breasts. Is that a perverted thing to say? Is there any way to compliment a woman's chest without it sounding gay? Like, not gay, but like, you know, perverted? What do y'all think? Is there? This is just a classic overextension. We're about to get f***ed out here. I think we're about to get fucked either way, to be honest, because this is just a horrible map. This door should be always open, always. This door should be always open. Should never close. My thing, is my tank too little? Kind of. Vicky, Vicky, do, 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 do. Ah, right. Oh, bro, come on. One HP, one. I killed him for 1 HP. This thing critically is missing very important Very, very important hit points. It is. Bro, look, he has 900 and that's more than half. I have 600, that's barely half. Nine HP. Oh, you f***ed my engine. Like speed. Another Vicky. Do 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 do. Wow, he's watching me. He's standing on the very top, not being spotted by any. And he hits me when I'm already behind the wall. Very, very nice. Very, very nice.
People, it's weird how we are able to kind of disconnect. But I mean, I do the same thing. I think if I thought about my following, it would send me into a bad place and freak me out a bit. Just because I think I kind of have a hard time, I guess, accepting how much how many false narratives go around.
So much of what you write about in your memoir is this kind of paradox of selling the image of fame, not even deliberately, right? It's not like you're out there, you know.
Berlin against 75. Dravitz is bad matchup. E5 is good matchup. Heavy is amazing matchup. 71 is bad matchup. Centurion. I always liked Centurion, but I think he's like, they don't want to make him. They don't even want to make that tank playable. Not even in great hands. Because if you give him a good turret, a turret with like that can tank. I'm not saying a turret that's gonna, you know, be on the same level as it. No, a turret like T110E5. You know, with a big weak zone and penetrable to all the Yags, to all the tank destroyers, to all that heavy shit, right? That's all I want. That's all I really want. That's all I really ask. If that's the turret he would have, I would be fully happy. I would be fully happy. There would be not a single thing I'd want to change. I mean, did he spot anybody else? E4 on the left, staring at my butt. By who? No! Bro, you gotta be tripping. Right in front of me as I'm about to shoot at heavy? Are we dead ass? Fucking serious right now? Oh, you like, are you serious? Are you serious right now, bro? No, get the fuck away from here, bro. Get the fuck away from here. No, genuine. You dirty bag of shit. What do you mean armor not hit? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Come on, man. Dun, 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 dun. Another Becky, Becky. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, these people are brain dead. 1,200. Oh, they're all driving like normal motherfuckers, and I'm driving like a retard. How did he make it there so fast? How did he get there so fucking fast? Nah, yo, absolutely. I'm dead, by the way. I'm 100% dead, man. Please peek, please, please, please. No, like, come on, man, you gotta be kidding me. What if I drive here? This is insanity. Capture the fuck ass space, or I cannot do this anymore. How? How? Bro, what? Oh, this game is the most brain dead game of all time.
Selling.
We could have captured the base 17 times without a single problem. We could have just captured the base 17 times without a single problem. We could have just captured the base 17 times without a single problem. Tell me this. 400? What do you mean 25 for complete loading? That's way too much. $700? $650. That is disgusting.
Tease, like, come to my fame camp, but just by simply existing and, you know, people consuming your content and your music, you're sort of endorsing this lifestyle. It seems like it was something that was really important for you to be like, hey, this isn't what you think it is.
Yeah.
Is that like a more conscious movement that you think we've seen recently?
I think it's important to me because I grew up really obsessed with the idea of it, and I think I was kind of a victim of being fooled by the whole situation, where it was like, oh my god, this is this awesome thing, and you're gonna come to LA, and like we're gonna get you a Nickelodeon show, and the term like we want to make you the female Justin Bieber was said to me very, very often from 12 to probably 16.
I can, okay, there's a lot of like gross adults in the industry, right, who would just say stuff like that. But even if you were one of them, I would simply have not said those words to you exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
It's definitely.
And that's a low bar to set. They were just saying that?
Oh yeah, like it was just this is where I'm going, is I want to be the female. Which, what does that even mean? Like his level of success? Like I don't know what that even really means, but that was what was said to me
Canadian.
so often. Yeah, exactly. It's all feels very far in the past now.
Yeah. A question I ask myself a lot is like, what is the peak of human happiness, right? And I used to think that it at least required some amount of like monetary success, and I think money is still important. It can solve certain problems in your life. But if you think about like who the happiest person on earth,
Bro, they have to be trolling me. Have to be. Just have to be. I can't. I'm on the Bro! I can't move! A piece of shit. Блять, да как же они заебали мне на гуслю ставить? Сука, каждый ёбаный, блять, раз. Нахуй, просто такие мразоты играют в эту игру постоянно. I can't, bro. I got tracked 25 different times. Every single time I can be tracked, I'm getting 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 tracked. Wait, does this mean I have 12 tokens now? Tell me yes. Say yes. 11. I'm missing one to buy a tank. Why is WhatsApp opening? When is the next token? Like level 45, yes. Yeah, that's just a bit.
is right now, I can guarantee you it's no one close to being the most successful.
I would 100% agree with you, for sure. I would argue, like what you said, I would say most people who are happy, it kind of like doesn't really matter what your job is or what your income is like. I think it really does come from within you. But I also probably sound like an eye roll saying that because I don't have to deal with it. So it's hard. It's a double-edged sword because I do understand like the perspective of when people in this position talk about it. It's kind of like, okay, you don't know what it's like, you know, which I totally understand, and I always think that that's important to acknowledge. But
truly, it's one of the many paradoxes that
Yeah.
like we constantly live in, and that's life. Is
Yeah.
we simply exist trapped between a boulder and a steel wall.
For sure.
Sometimes there's animal fries.
I like when there's animal fries.
Madsen,
What was that?
for the second course of your final meal, this is it. This is the end all be all. This is the jumbo order of Joe's stone crab, along with their hashed brown potatoes. Not hash browns or hash brown potatoes, hashed brown potatoes.
Have you ever had a stone crab?
I've never had a stone crab. They're
Oh my god,
beautiful.
I'm so excited. So I don't want to misspeak here, but I also think they grow back.
They do.
That's what I've heard.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It
Okay, so I'm
takes
gonna
about
give
a year and a half. They detach the claws and throw the crabs back in the water. I'm not gonna say the crabs are happy about it.
Right, I'm not sure they're loving it, but hey, at least they're alive still.
Yeah, I don't know if they're stuck in sort of a never-ending form of torment of no.
Don't
well,
say that.
no,
Don't ruin
listen,
them
it's
for
last
me.
meals. I think this is Go ahead, eat it.
Okay, you have
Wow, thanks for lagging. Absolute cancer. It's not that anything went particularly wrong. Is he gonna shoot at my side though? That's what I don't get. Last time he whiffed. So he's shooting at my tracks. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Nah. Absolutely. 3 times. It's just insane. Sometimes I stand in a exactly 1-to-1 mirrored situation. Sometimes, right? I find myself being on this side. And I get fucked in the fucking thing 10 out of 10 times. No questions asked. $620 by the way, on a 660 alpha. Where's my 700? No turning around for you, buddy. No turning around for you. Just take one. Just take one for the team, bro. You know what they say. You know what they say. No! Right, right. No. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, bro. I cannot do anything because this guy is a walking piece of shit. And he ultimately that guy actually rage baited me, bro.
To eat it with me, I'm gonna show you how you do it. So
Please.
grab one. So this is what I do. I take this off, which I believe is their knuckle.
Okay, wait, wait, can I turn it? I'm bad at
Oh, yours
visual-
didn't have it.
Okay.
Okay, so yours already fell off. We can put that there. Obviously, you want to remove as much of the shell as
Okay.
possible.
These are not normal crab shells that I'm used to. These are
No.
thick like stone.
super different.
Oh,
so
stone crab.
boom.
God damn it.
So
I'm
see
smart.
how it kind of like came off the.
Oh, you're fully.
Allah.
Oh, you
My
prepped the
grandma likes
popsicle,
this
and then I'm
part.
shoving it back in.
No, it's fine. You can do whatever you want. So I would recommend a little lime squeeze.
Okay. And this is like a Miami original. This sort of
Yeah,
only
so-
exists in Miami.
I think there's one in Vegas now. So my grandma, you gotta dunk it.
I'm Duncan.
My grandma has been going here forever, and she basically lives in Miami. So this is something that it's kind of a tradition. I never go to Miami and not have Joe's.
Wow. Hey, cheers.
To your first stone crab.
So they didn't know that stone crabs were edible for the longest time. And it wasn't until an ichthyologist, a person who studies crabs, was literally eating at Joe Weiss's lunch counter in Miami, and was like, "Hey, all those weird little creatures clip-clopping around there. You ever just think about eating those here?" And he was like, "Dude, no one says you can't eat them." And he was like, "Oh yeah, you can. I'll show you." And this crab academic just goes and grabs stone crabs out, boils them up, and goes, "By the way, the claws grow back." So it's just one crab nerd figured out, and now Joe's Stone Crab is the highest grossing restaurant in all of America. They did like $45 million in sales last year.
So I do have to say, it's really expensive. Like this, this is, I don't know how much it is, but I would say this might be like $200, $300 just
Yep.
for this, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
It's such an experience, and it feels like you're not just paying for the food. It feels like you're really paying for this like atmosphere, and there's so many memories for like me and my family there. So
Izvolila просто максимально дебильный. Дебильный дебил такой вот. Что ты хочешь, блядь? Тебе план? Oh, thanks. Рик ты, блядь, ебаный. И сотрахнули. Они взяли и все в город поехали. Вообще нормально? Вообще считается адекватно? Вообще ни в какие ворота не лезет, блядь. А, ничего. The front looks hella weird. I'm not even gonna lie. But the problem with YouTube is that I'm not allowed to listen to any music. Should I switch back to Twitch? I don't know, bro. Oh, it's 40, it's kind of fast. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Блять. Господи, какие животные. No, one shot from Scorpion and 3 shot from... It's insanity. Oh, we're gonna have to defend. I'm afraid. None of us can spot Scorpion from that distance to get rid of him. Because of that, none of us can effectively damage their structure. Because of that... Lol, can you imagine? Why is Scorpion so fucking fast?
I've got no problem. I'm always like, I'll go there. And then the potatoes, don't even get me started.
Oh, jumping on the potatoes.
You need to try the potatoes.
We didn't get the cream spinach we thought about. Are you a cream
No.
spinach or coleslaw gal?
I love cream spinach. I like cream anything, like cream corn, cream spinach. These are like very East Coast potatoes.
I want to say this is very special to me. It's rare that I get to have a new experience on the show and somebody else walks me through a new food experience.
I'm so honored.
And this is awesome. This is kind of what life is about to me.
I'm sad my brother is not here because he would have loved to have one.
Call him
Maybe
up.
I'll
Where's he
bring
at?
one home for him.
Your dad once fly Joe Stonecrab to you when you had a show in Orlando?
Well, I think he drove it up, I want to say, or down. I don't know. I'm really bad with geography, but
I think up.
he
There's
brought-
not much down from Miami.
he brought them up to Orlando.
When you used to like go perform when you were a small child, just in your living room, your dad's having get-togethers,
Yeah.
and you used to jokingly tell people that my daughter's going to sing in Madison Square Garden one day, and then now you're actually doing it on your upcoming tour. How much did that moment mean to you, and thinking back to your dad saying that?
My bat mitzvah theme was Madison Square Garden. So it's something that I think is surreal, and you know, I don't know. I think it's like a complex thing for me where I
Is
feel like
is can opener nerfed or not? Bro, if it isn't nerfed, I'm gonna wait for the most broken tank. Cause can opener is insanely strong or not. It's so strong. It's just your survivability. You don't overstep, you're insane. You're unbeatable if you don't overstep and can open. Genuinely. Nothing that can stop you. You overstep in this tank, you're dead. You overstep in a can opener, what? You take 0 damage. It's just, he's not gigantic. He's not big like AMX M454. He has insane gun dispersion. Insane. It's insane front, like, face armor. Or insane front armor. LOL. I set him alight for fucking 900? What? Peek first. He's looking at me. I can't. I'm not gonna hit him anyways. There ain't no point in trying to pen this guy if he's standing like this, because I can't. It's not gonna happen. There's no point in trying, you know? That's how that goes. Alright. No, come on. It's that good? It's that good? I didn't know. Uh-huh. Bro, come on. 590? This is a joke. 590 is an absolute fucking joke. I need your help. I need everybody's help, if I'm being honest. Bro, come on, you gotta be trolling me. You gotta be trolling me. Show me him.
I've worked for a really long time at this, and I feel more ready than ever to do it. So I'm super excited that it's happening now versus a couple years ago when I, was like, I really wish I could sell it out, and I couldn't. So
Yeah.
I'm happy that it's happening now, but I don't know. I try not to. It's weird happening now as well though, because I'm really in a place where I'm just trying not to like tether my happiness or self-worth to my like
Yeah.
achievements. I've been let down a lot. Like I've had a lot of experiences through doing all of this where I'm like, oh, I thought that song was gonna debut with more streams and it didn't.
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean? Does it mean that now the song is bad? Does it mean that I'm not good enough? Like it's sort of weird that it's happening now where it's like, I don't want to say that it's the time I've cared the least, but it is the time where I'm the least impressed by like these things, which maybe is why it's happening, is because it feels like it's all happening naturally. Like even my album that came out was like my first ever top 10 debut, and everyone was like, how does it feel? I'm like, I don't know. Like I wouldn't have. And again, it's like I don't want to come across ungrateful or not excited, but it's just something that when you've been doing this for so long, you have to really think about what is important, because I haven't had a top 10 debut. I haven't sold out Madison Square Garden, and I feel really proud of what I've done. So it's important to like, the goalposts are there, and it's still something that it's cool. I'm so excited. I'm gonna, by the way, sob my eyes out. I'm sure of it. But like, I don't know. Whether that happened or not, I still would love this album. I still would be really thankful for all the fans that, came to Radio City and whatnot. So just trying to, I guess, not be as obsessed with like, I need this to happen or I'm a failure.
The tough thing about stadiums is that there's almost always a bigger one. Eventually you're going to reach, I think there's a stadium in India that's got like 160,000 seats in Gujarat. I think they did the Cricket World Cup there.
Wow.
So you can do that, but you see the like paradox here, which is, Madison Square Garden, obviously so important to you, 13 years old, but it's still a goalpost that can be moved.
I haven't achieved what a lot of my peers have achieved, and I'm totally happy.
Yeah.
I'm very content. I'm eating Joe's Stone Crab and In-N-Out right now.
I want to be clear, this does rule. This is one of the really cool parts of like, mild B-list YouTube fame. I'm having a great time. This is awesome.
Best. This is the best.
As I've gotten older, I've just realized that all the cheesy shit that older people said to me when I was younger is just...
Right.
They were right.
Yeah.
But like, again, the paradox, how can you actually communicate that to somebody who is younger than you and
Tagarashi copy. Ah, interesting. No, absolutely. I got tracked by... I can't. I'm tracked, mother sucker. Kajer Narvon. Ah, fuck. I went wrong. I need this guy to help me. He's just staring at me, bro. Brainless behavior. Talk to me, boy. Bro, I wanna shoot too. I'm being tracked again. Tracked
Hasn't
again.
You
experienced
have
that.
to experience it. You have to like I'm so thankful that I didn't get what I thought I wanted at so many points in my life, you know?
Yeah. The more I you think about all the numbers and the fame and even these experiences, which are very, very cool, but you know, it's interesting with the cameras being on, the observer effect kind of takes hold.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, I can never be like fully present in a weird way when something's being recorded.
For sure.
That said, there are experiences that I've had that I'm like, this will never leave me. Like experiences that I've had because of my job. I know that you once gave a talk at a school in Los Angeles, and there was a girl that pulled you aside and started telling you about the depression that she was going through.
Yeah.
And you said you just grabbed her hands and you just had this personal moment, just kind of crying to each other.
Totally.
How much do those moments stick in your head versus selling things out or checking Spotify stream numbers?
Infinitely more. And those moments are really what, like, honestly, to circle it all back to like the death anxiety and the overwhelming, you know, just being a person, all of it. Like, I think that those are the moments where I'm like, there has to be more. And there are just like, there are just those few times, and I don't know how to express it because it's something that it's just, it does feel like supernatural, honestly, where you have those moments where
Well, how
this
did it
is
feel before you were
feel
born?
something that I don't even know how to
Can't
describe.
feel the
where it's like
same.
pure
What? You know, everybody has. That's something I heard somebody say. I don't remember exactly who, but that's what everybody has. What everybody knows is how does it feel being dead, right? If God doesn't exist, if there's no heaven, if there's no hell, if there's no afterlife, how does it feel being dead? It feels the same as not being born. It feels the same as, you know, just think about it. How did it feel before you existed? That's exactly how it's gonna feel after you die. Is that a good or a bad thing? Well, it's definitely worse than existing, that's for sure. I'm not necessarily sad that I wasn't alive through all of history, am I? You get what I'm trying to get at? Yeah. Talk to me, boy. Wait, what? What? This is... Where is that guy going, bro? Why are they all leaving? This is so brain dead. Another, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another track, and another track, and another track, and another track.
joy, or you're just feeling so present with someone, or like that moment specifically. I didn't know this.
Why did we lose? Because look at our input, table, hacker, and 215B. Look at where they are. Why did they
We're all
pop?
sheep,
No,
we
I
don't know
don't
each
want
other,
to
and
play for
we
another
literally were just
hour.
two strangers. Like I was just holding her hands, and she was sobbing, and then I just started. It felt like me and my mute flock. Super
This is just all
professional.
bullshit. I'm not even gonna lie. I have absolutely no will whatsoever to do anything like that. I wanna do something useful today. Completely optional, by the way. I'm just gonna go right there. Ah. I haven't checked my email for yesterday, but nobody's working yesterday. Am I gonna leak something? I'm not sure. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna leak anything. Mm, 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 mm. О, блинчики надо снять. А ну-ка, сюда нахуй. Сюда, кому сказал, мразь. Место. Are they ever going to try and shoot me or what? I'm never gonna shoot him. Ah. Oh my. Oh my. How? Bro, these guys, what are they thinking? Hello? How? Into where? Of course, with the heat. Because what? Because he's level 9. And this game does not respect any balancing rules ever. Because why the fuck would it? And this game is made for retards who... By the way, you can't drive over that. I'm dead. Wait, by the way, I'm dead. That is fantastic what I did there. I hate this game. I'm not gonna play anymore. I don't have any new emails. But I popped all of this bullshit. Like, high level battles are really fucking brain dead.
Completely optional, by the way. People that climb mountains, run marathons, even those that love playing Souls-like games. Why do they do it?
Man, I feel bad now for co-oping yesterday. But it was 6 AM and I wouldn't be able to fall asleep. I'd rather stay awake for an entire 24 hours. The next Souls game I'm beating fully alone. That's the beauty of it. Come back later, but...
Why do they intentionally make their lives difficult by putting themselves in difficult positions and forcing themselves to see it through? Because honestly, that comment is not wrong. It is completely optional, and I would rather be at home playing games than losing my fingers to frostbite. But then, wait a minute. In life, what is an optional? Your degree? Optional. The career you worked so hard for? Optional. The relationships you seek? Optional. You can argue that all of these are necessities, but fundamentally, they aren't. There are easier alternatives to everything in life, and yet we still choose the harder path. We chase specific goals.
What exactly is it that I'm doing out here? Wow. No, no, Phantom is absolutely insanely fucking retarded in the thing that he did. Why did he didn't go for a shot? Although there was absolutely nobody stopping him or even able to stop him. He was completely free. Could we see? Wait. Type 4 heavy. Hit me in the roof. Hello? Hello, and excuse me? Ah, fucking hell. Alright. I'll take that. I will take that. I will take that. Bro, is this guy serious? No, no, okay, this is insane. This is actual cancer. I'm not playing anymore. No, I'm actually not playing anymore. I'm actually not playing anymore. I don't care. I don't care about those. I don't care about this right here. I'm not playing high level anymore today. I can't. I care
Tell you
about
what we
it,
care
but I
about
also
and
don't.
force
That's
ourselves to
fucked.
fight a boss again and again until we master them.
Get the f out of my face.
All of these are optional, and yet what possesses us to seek the struggle? That is what I intend to find, though little did I know it would send me down a rabbit hole of philosophy, science, and ultimately, acceptance. Existence precedes essence. This was a phrase uttered by a prolific French philosopher, Jean-Paul Sartre, in a public lecture in 1945. It means you exist first and only.
I hate brackets. that. In the middle of the field. I hate this game.
Only after that do you decide what you are, or do anything. Sartre also pointed it out to be a curse.
Dude.
Which is a top 3 what R3 and L3 mean on your controller, and looking up the size of your phone. Yeah, we've all done it. No need to feel ashamed about.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That one is too real. That one is too real. Huh? 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 Oh, the server's dead. Oh, no, mind, it ain't. Ain't fully dead. Looking up the size of your phone. Nah, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about, bro. This guy's spitting, bro. Spitting straight back. God damn. God damn. How did he know? How did he know? How did he know, bro? That was the only one that smart. No, 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 no. Ah, you positioned yourself brilliantly here. What happened to that guy? No, of course he's shooting me. Out of fucking 10 people that are... There's also 10 people here. Remove the gun barrel, retard. Where is Grom? So he just left. So okay, wait a damn second. This guy deliberately took one of the best positions to then just fully give it up because what? Oh no.
About it. As I'm sure you can collect based on the title of this video, I recently went through this canon event myself. When people get broken up with, they often try to find things to fill the time that had previously been filled by their now ex. Things like trying new hobbies, hitting the gym, or substance abuse. Unfortunately for me, using my ex-girlfriend's text messages as pre-workout wasn't really helping me move on. And even more unfortunately, alcoholism can only take you so far before liver failure. So I'm laying in bed one day all boohoo, miserable and sad, trying to come up with some way I could move on. Something I could do to help ease the feeling of loss that was eating away at me. And that's when it hit me. A foolproof, 100% efficacy method of helping you forget the battle you fumbled. Torturing yourself by doing an Elden Ring challenge run. Now, for some context, I am pretty new to the Souls genre. I've only played Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, but Elden Ring is far and away my favorite game of all time. Like, I genuinely could not suck this game's dick hard enough, even if I tried.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I've beaten it 3 separate times, but I've never done any sort of challenge run. And seeing as I need something to fully distract, simple mentor them with like 5 hours to beat, and it would have been the second to last boss, Godfrey. That motherfucker took me like 5 hours to beat, and it would have probably taken even longer if not for this guy's videos. If you're in 5 hours videos, makes moveset tutorials for the bosses, and I would not have been able to beat some of them without these videos. Specifically the second to last boss, Godfrey. That motherfucker took me like 5 hours to beat, and it would have probably taken even longer if not for this guy's videos. If you're interested in doing any sort of challenge run yourself, I highly recommend checking him out. Alright, enough yapping.
There's no way. There is no way. I had like 70 HP since I had 900 damage.
I hope you enjoy watching me suffer.
That's insane.
Oh yeah, we'll make him look emo. He's gonna be the miserable, so might as well. Oh my god. What do we call this guy? It's a good question. How's that? Step one, obviously, is getting Torrent. You gotta get that fuck-ass horse. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to, like, just run around and do setup for, like, an hour, I think. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna need to grab.
And it's summon me. Ah, I bequeathed.
God, I love when Melina queefs on me. Every playthrough.
Treat him with
It's huge. Thank you, Melina.
Skype.
Bam. Physic acquired. It's massive. That's fine. No, it's not poison. I just shit myself. Don't worry, we're not dying. That's my diaper's HP.
He's getting the Radagon
That's a
Source
big,
Seal.
big item down. We need that.
I already know.
Massive. We gone. Oh, my 4 runes. No. Tragic. Alright, before we continue, there's something I gotta do. There's someone I gotta come see.
Greetings. I am Fisa.
What's up, mommy?
Perhaps doing so and you.
Yeah.
With level 7s, it's level 5. I love these matchups.
Yeah. Please just hold me. Thank you.
What you
Massive?
felt light up inside you was a Baldakin's blessing.
Ah,
It is but a fleeting thing.
that's what it was.
Come back
I could have sworn it was something else. We would have never beat Margit if I didn't do that. But now we're gonna first try him with ease. Bam. Cragblade is acquired. Isn't the crack tier here somewhere? Here it is.